love it. Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here, and let's wake up the football gods. I have a little problem with the lights here. I think my transformer. There we go. Might be dying on me. Yeah, you know what? Nothing lasts forever, including me. So make sure you enjoy each and every day. And you know what? I'm going to enjoy another sip of this coffee and hope that brethren is out there getting pissed off because I'm enjoying my coffee. But he won't show up because, well, he's a Falcon fan. So it's Taco Tuesday. I hope all your taco dreams come true. And today means Taco Tuesday, also means NFL Poll Day. Now, for the Cowboys, if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, you had almost a perfect weekend because, well, no, actually a couple things happened that you didn't really like, but it still helped us. We won. We not only won, we destroyed the perception out there that the Cowboys, there was something missing, that they're not a complete team, that their defense isn't really that good. Well, friends, I'm here to tell you that right now, surprisingly, the Dallas Cowboys went from 28th in defense, scoring defense, to 10. And they're only going to get better as we start getting players back, okay? I mean, we have Randy Gregory, who didn't play this weekend. We had DeMarcus Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence is scheduled to possibly play this weekend. We got Neville Gallimore, who's out there tweeting saying, I'm close. I can't wait to get back on the field with my brothers. We just got back Tristan Hill. We got Brent Urban coming back. We got firepower galore coming on a defense that is playing downhill. Instead of this bend, don't break, I'm scared that somebody's going to beat me deep, we're coming after you. We're coming after you. We're coming after your house. We're coming after your car. Hell, we're coming after your latte. Your latte, they're coming for that too. The Dallas Cowboys are coming for you. You better hide your kids, hide your wife, hide everybody, because the Dallas Cowboys are coming to steamroll you. And they won that game in convincing fashion. It was a 40-point massacre. You looked at this and said, man, the Dallas Cowboys offense, which is first in the NFL in points and yardage. They're the juggernaut of the NFL. You looked at the Green Bay Packers going against Russell Wilson, just getting back, against a pathetic, putrid defense. And Aaron Rodgers, they got the win. They shut him out. But you didn't look and say, oh, Aaron Rodgers is a bad man. You said Aaron Rodgers is kind of a bad man. That's what you got to say. That's what you got to say. You ended up seeing the Rams last night get their ass kicked by the San Francisco 49ers. Sean McVay was looking like a little bitch as opposed to the hyper guy, yeah, we're great, and run around on the field. And it wasn't so much that they got beat as it was how they got beat. They ran right after that defense. You saw Von Miller over there sucking air. You saw Aaron Donald like clueless. They ran it right at him. They steamrolled, kind of like what the Dallas Cowboys offense can do. Man on man, we're coming after you. And that's what they did. Odell Beckham Jr., 2 catches, 18 yards. The biggest thing Odell was doing was he was doing a whole lot of talking. He was doing more talking than anybody else that I saw on the side. It's just talk. They in trouble. They in trouble. So they lost. Tampa Bay. All of a sudden, Tom Brady looks like a mere mortal. Is it possible that Father Time is finally catching up to him? Because it looked like they had the Super Bowl hangover going against the Washington football team that kicked their ass. It kicked their ass so bad that Tom Brady literally looked like a homeless man that they brought off the streets. Seriously. With the hood and everything on, I was like, who is that? Oh, that's Tom Brady. He looked old and defeated. And now they got 3 losses. All these things helped the Cowboys. Now, the Eagles did win. They did win against the Raiders, okay? That's about the only bad news that you had, in Green Bay won. But from the standpoint of where the Dallas Cowboys sit right now, going against Kansas City, this was a good weekend. Now, this morning, so you sit here and say, okay, Tampa Bay is on a 2-game lose streak. Okay. Right, okay. New Orleans, they, of course, lost again, so, New Orleans shouldn't be a problem. We look at now the Rams getting bludgeoned, as much as they are all hyped up. Because see, here's what happens. Once they say you're the top team, you tend to fall. A couple of weeks ago, it was Baltimore. Yeah, it looks like they're the top team, and they fall. Yeah, the Cardinals, undefeated, they're the top team, they fall. Yeah, the Tampa Bay, they're the top team, they fall. So it's kind of like, do you really want that top role? I don't know if you do or not, because it seems like you fall. But here's what we got this morning from Bleacher Report. We know ESPN probably won't have the Cowboys in the top 5. We know ESPN because they've got, they're truly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, real hating, man, that's like an art form, man. It's like you like a born hater, like myself, man. A lot of cats think they hate me, man. I mean, I'm mad, I'm mad at everything, man. Brother got a nice car, man. Why you got a car, man? I only got one car. Why you got 3 cars or
why you got 3 cars?
Man, that's played out, man. I hate on it till he's totally broke and ain't got nothing like me, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, that's what real hating is all about, man.
Real hating is all about. So what we have here is Bleacher Report's top 10. New England, surprising a lot of people. Didn't surprise me because I said over the summer, and don't make me have to get the tape, that I said, watch New England. New England will come back with a vengeance. And right now, they're only a half a game behind the Bills for the division. Mac Jones is actually looking like the best quarterback in the draft class right now, but I think a lot of that is because he's got a team with a great defense and he's got a great offensive mind. Let's make no mistake. Bill Belichick is the man when it comes to offensive minds. And they are beating the heck out of people. You can't dispute that. And I think they'll get better as the season goes on, so watch out. I think that they end up winning the AFC East. And then we have, see you, son, say goodbye to you-know-who. Baltimore Ravens at 6-3. Number 9, I can't argue with that. I mean, Baltimore's still a good team. But the loss to Miami definitely hurt. Then we've got the Kansas City Chiefs now in the top 10, getting ready for the showdown with the Cowboys. And that's where we're going to be focused on, of course, today, because that's the big game. That's the game we find out, is it Pat Mahomes or is it Dak Prescott? And this will be the opportunity for Dak Prescott to go ahead and make a statement about Pat Mahomes. And where everybody says, you ain't no Pat Mahomes. We'll see this week. So they got the victory over the Raiders this weekend and kicked their ass real good. Tampa Bay drops out of the top 5 after having back-to-back losses, and one of them coming off of a bye week. All of a sudden, Tampa Bay looks like they've got all kinds of problems. And then at number 6, we have the Bills. The Bills, Josh Allen, he got that big fat contract, and nobody talks about, how much money he's making. But he hasn't been quite the guy. Now, they turned it around against the Jets, but it was against the Jets. Okay? So we'll see when they play New England. The Rams and Sean McVay, that's how Sean McVay looked all last night. They only dropped to 5 at 7-3. Interesting. They got pushed around, punked, and they're still number 5? Now, here's where I start kind of saying, haterade. The Dallas Cowboys had one of the most convincing wins this weekend, I believe, against at least a decent opponent, okay? I mean, going into this, they were a 500-ball club. They beat New Orleans on the road. And had the playoffs started last weekend, Atlanta would have been a playoff team. Now, here's an interesting thing that I'm going to say to you guys. The thing about playing the Dallas Cowboys is, after you play the Cowboys, a lot of teams are not the same. They physically get abused. And they just don't seem as strong as they were. Look at Carolina. Carolina was 3-0 when we played them. See you soon, I hope. Was 3-0 when we played them. They were talking about Sam Darnold looking pretty good. We bludgeoned them, and they went on to just start losing. The Chargers, we kind of bludgeoned them pretty good too. Beat them down. Although the Chargers, they played still pretty good. They're still a pretty good team, although they've come back down to earth. But you look at how we beat down like Minnesota. You look at how we beat down Atlanta. I don't know that Atlanta will be the same the next couple of weeks going forward because physically the Dallas Cowboys, they're fast, they're physical, and they come to steamroll you. You're not the same after they play you. They have it number 4. Okay, all right. So let's go down a little deeper. The teams they have in front of them. The Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals that are now 8-2. I get it. They've got a half a game more than us victory-wise because they haven't had the bye week yet. They ended up getting destroyed this weekend without Kyler Murray, and there's a chance that Kyler Murray plays this weekend, but there's no guarantee. And I dare say that all of a sudden the last few weeks of the Cardinals, and not just that loss, the way they lost, the Cardinals were beyond just Kyler Murray. They were a great defense, but yet here it is, Carolina scores 34 points. 34. I know this is the NFL this year. The NFL is kind of whack because we keep having, Jacksonville beating Buffalo and, Denver beating the Cowboys. There's been some crazy games that have happened. Washington beating Tampa Bay. But for them to get destroyed like this by Carolina, it's been my contention that the Cardinals started off real hot and that they're going to cool off and that they've already peaked. We'll see in the next coming weeks, but they definitely need Kyler Murray back because they need to turn it around. So I'm not sure that the Cardinals are a better team than the Cowboys right now. I think the Cowboys are a more complete team. The Green Bay Packers, I'm not sure the Packers are a better team than the Cowboys. Aaron Rodgers, we know the diva that he is. They go as Aaron Rodgers goes. But Aaron Rodgers, he looked not that good this past week against a terrible defense in Seattle. A terrible Seattle defense. I'm not sure they're number 2, but hey, you could say I'm just a hater. You could say that. And then number 1, they have the Tennessee Titans. Okay. I can't argue with that one. I mean, they did beat New Orleans. They did beat New Orleans this past week. They've had some really good games, wins and stuff out there. They're really good. But 23-21 against New Orleans, a team that really doesn't have a quarterback. It's Tennessee's defense that really is leading them. And without Derrick Henry, I don't know how good they're going to be. So that's where we have for currently the ranking from Bleacher Report. We'll see, what everybody else has. Like I said, we know ESPN is not going to put the Cowboys up first. Theirs isn't out. And we'll see how some of the other ones go. And, of course, tomorrow we'll have Tears and Tears. I'll be on the road to Waynesboro, so I'll get that while I'm on the road. But I want to see, I haven't seen this yet. I have not seen this yet. This is Get Up this morning. And supposedly Marcus Spears claims Cowboys are the best team for the Super Bowl title this season. Are you talking about Super Bowl?
Odell and the Rams going north to face the rival Niners. In the very first play, they're going to get Odell involved here, and you're thinking it's going to be a big night for him. Well, you were thinking wrong.
I better get
because
past
on the very same drive.
Past the highlights here before the NFL police get me.
Back. The Cowboys desperately needed one this weekend, and they got it with a 40-point trouncing of the Falcons. Dallas now set.
Again, I hadn't seen this yet, but I wanted to get it.
I don't have the right words here, so.
Yeah, just stop.
Yeah.
Hold it. Let me get. Okay.
A can of monkey butt, you get it.
Let's get the monkey butt.
Here, but it's raw red ass week was the
raw
the
red ass week.
We're just making an emphasis based off of correcting what went on last week, and I thought our players did a great job with it. So look good on a PowerPoint. If you ever seen a can of monkey butt, you get it. It's expressive in the cure that it's I don't have the right words here, so.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Just stop.
Yeah.
Just stop. I love it. That's an old lineman at heart right there. That's an old lineman at heart. I love it.
We're just not mature enough to have a conversation about a product called monkey butt. We can't do it. Does anyone want to say anything about the monkey butt before we move to the Cowboys themselves?
It's actually used by cyclists. It is a
I don't care.
preventative measure.
I don't care why it's used.
What it's used for.
It's called monkey
I'm
butt.
just letting
Monkey
you know
butt.
in case you jump on the Peloton later. For you, just
Okay. Let's not bury the lead here. It is called monkey butt. That said, Marcus, your team needed a big bounce back, and whatever product it was that they used, it worked. What did you see from the Cowboys, and what did it tell the rest of the NFC?
I saw a response, and it wasn't monkey, but it was Rain Dakota Prescott.
There you go.
Playing at a very high level. And before the game starting, you seeing him in the middle of the huddle letting everybody know what the hell we came here to do. And the team responded, offensively and defensively. Dan Quinn had a great plan. Matthew Stafford in this offense was playing well leading up to this game. So it's not like a throwaway that they had success. But this was about Dak Prescott. This was about him orchestrating this offense, understanding what was happening, what was coming his way, and being the leader that we all know he is. This team, let me say this clearly, okay? This is a really good football team in Dallas. But this team is going to go as far as their leader takes them. And that means offensively, defensively, and special teams. He is going to infiltrate the mindset and the mentality of this team. And he was the first one to stand up after that Denver game and tell the truth. Dak Prescott
Amen.
has
Preach
a lot
it.
to do
Preach
with
it.
obviously from his play, but the psychological part of it, of him being where he was before this game, I think resonated. And that's why they put a performance like that together.
You're right, and we are clearing out some space in the family group chat so we can post pictures of the MVP trophy because it is coming. That man is balling. But I
MVP trophy. What?
That Mike McCarthy is getting better, guys.
Yeah.
He struggled with his time management and calling timeouts. This man got a block punt because he learned. He listened to get up after he forgot to call a timeout in that Eagles game to get another possession. He got another possession, forced the punt, blocked, scored a touchdown. Everybody in this team is getting better, and part is because of Dak Prescott, but I think we got to talk about Dan Quinn. Like, Dan Quinn has this defense playing really well, and we have to talk about Trayvon Diggs. I don't know what God he prays to, but I need to do whatever rituals that he's doing. The ball finds him even when he's doing the wrong thing. That's not where you're supposed to be. I don't know what defense that is, but I know that you're not supposed to be there, but the ball finds that man, and he has incredible hands.
Anybody who watched Hard Knocks knows he believes in himself because his son told him to. Believe in yourself, Dad. Make sure you do good. And he has followed that advice all year long. Look, Dan Quinn, they don't have either one of their starting edge rushers.
Amen.
Right now, DeMarcus Lawrence or Randy. I thought they might be in trouble in this game. They only won it by 40. So that's where I'm coming from.
And I will say something else. The really good teams, and this is the proof of it they are, they'll beat you any way you want to play them. The Cowboys can do, Jeff, Saturday, what you love, and I'm going to show you proof of it right here. They can bludgeon you. They can beat you with the physicality. Show me Zeke picking up that blitz. Look at Zeke.
Look at that. They're just killing people. Steamroll.
Chin music.
Forearm shrimmer.
That edge no more because my man Zeke's going to meet him. But to your point, listen, this is a complete roster. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. And listen, he ain't trying to go low. He's not trying to cut. He is telling everybody in the building, come up, you better be strapped up. That's what he did. You got to love that. And listen, Zeke's done that his whole career. He is not about, he is all about pass protection, which you absolutely love, and that relationship between he and Dak. Because of that, this is a complete roster, y'all. And
let me say this too.
Dan Quinn's got him going.
Yeah, Marcus.
Let me say this too, okay? And I said this a few weeks ago, and people lost their damn mind. But it's true. It was true then. It's true now. Micah Parsons is a top 10 defender in the NFL. And listen, he changes this defense complexity and
Lawrence
identity.
Taylor type impact.
When you watch the games like Jeff and Foxy and Graz and UG, we do. But when you lock into film, you see 11's impact even when he's not making the play. This dude is a difference maker, and thank God everybody took a cornerback so he could be there for Jerry to take.
Amen.
Traded down. They traded back. That's exactly right. That's going to wind up being one of the great draft day moves that we've seen in a long time. Oh, by the way, you think some people will watch the Cowboys in Kansas City this coming weekend? What a game that's going to be. Let's talk about the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, who spent Sunday night just torching the Raiders. All
right, we're going to leave it right there. But I want to I want to, before I get out of here, this video's gotten to be a little bit long, and my apologies. But I was looking, YouTube has so many different demographic. I mean, there's so much data it's insane. And they have literally broken down by countries. You can see how many views you get per country and how long the average view and stuff is in there. And I found this, this morning, and I'm amazed. And I'll probably do a video separate from this because I want to go ahead and recognize some of the places that watch, and not just watch, really watch. Cyprus, and I'm not talking about Cypress Hill. Cypress Hill, I don't know who you are, but shout out to you. Like I said, I'm going to do a video because I want to find out who all you are. You watch an average of 10.56 seconds per video. Blowing away all the people in America. So shout out to you, Cyprus. But wait, there's more. Let me go through here. Portugal. I didn't know that there were Cowboy fans in Portugal. You guys, whoever you are watching 15.9 seconds per average video. So you must be watching the live streams because most of my videos aren't that long. The U.S. Virgin Islands, okay? U.S. Virgin Islands, man. Major shout out to you. 24 minutes and 39 seconds on average view. Good God. Thank you. But wait, there's more because I'm just sitting here looking at some of these. Puerto Rico is another big. Oh, Saudi Arabia. That's got to be some of our great troops. Saudi Arabia. Hey, all you guys that are there defending the United States, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for everything you do. 13 minutes and 10 seconds on average view. Shout out to you. And I know Puerto Rico. Where's Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico. Over 8 minutes of view. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Hopefully, I can get back there again and do some more work and things back there. But it's crazy that people in Japan and Germany, the Bahamas, the United Kingdom. I mean, I'm just looking here. I'm humbled. I'm humbled and I'm truly blessed, and I'm going to keep on working hard for you guys. But I'm going to do a video as a shout out to just all of you great countries because I'd like to find out where you are, who you are, and how you found me. And with that being said, it's time for me to roll up on out of here. Our folks here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe for the Sports Report.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?